Hello guys and welcome to my video of me talking about regulations. I'm very thankful to you for bringing in or like addressing at least this matter which I think at some point America was also addressing regarding this in-game currencies, and I feel like the European Union, despite having some bad decision, have made some good decision which have really impacted the technology over like science, especially with this waste management stuff where they said, oh, Apple, you want to save trees, you want to be ecological. Stop selling that fucking weird charger that only you can use. Just use a universal port. Just use USB Type C. There you go. You have now USB Type Cs on iPhones. Really save the world quote, and you don't want to earn money, then go for the generic Type C charger. Don't put any charger in the box. Android user is buying an iPhone, they can use the old charger. If an Apple person is buying an Apple, they can use the old charger. You don't have to even pack the fucking cable, bro. You can just use the old cable. That's it. How hard is it? This is the basic gist of it. That's the European Union fucking these greedy companies up in the name of saving the environment stuff. And EU has been up a lot of companies' asses, and in general, this monetization, in-game monetization schemes, where these companies don't provide you with transparency of how these in-game prices are, and they have certain weird packages that they have that are not equivalent to the product that they're selling. So it's like, have you ever went to an amusement park and or like a food court, and they'd be like, oh, if you want to enter the food court, you have to get a recharge, and you get like a 500 rupees recharge. You can buy stuff like you buy food for like 300 or 200, and like you get back the car and they give you the amount. No, that doesn't happen with games, bro. You have to buy a fucking 500 or like a 600, or maybe in today's time thousands of Indian rupees of pack money currency, and you like all the currency not been used. You just use specific amount, and the rest amount is just shelved. It's just wasted. Like it's just useless, right? So European Union has brought up this issue. I'm just reading the summary that my beautiful Chat GPT has made for me. The European Union has identified its effects to regulate monetization and virtual currency, and aiming to enhance customer protection, particularly for minors. These initiatives address concerns over transparency, fairness, and the psychological impact of certain monetization practices. Talking about this psychological monetization practices, have you ever wondered, you playing a free-to-play game, it's like labeled, oh, it's a free-to-play game, and suddenly after they're playing for 10 times, it's like, oh, you're out of moves. You like to purchase a $5 pack for playing more? Hmm. I mean, at this point, I'll be like, just shove a fucking condom at this point, bro. I don't give a shit whatever ad you want to post. Just give me a 5 second ad and then get over with it. I don't want to pay for a fucking free to play game. And then someone mods and pirates the game and you're like, oh my god, you guys don't serve about developers. I'm like, yo, no shit, Sherlock. You're fucking giving me a call, fighting game. Let's say Street Fighter, or let's say Tekken. Okay, you're giving me a Tekken or Street Fighter game, and I have to pay for each, like playing these. Like, I get only like 10 characters in the game, and then I have to pay for like $10 for each character that I have to unlock. Why the fuck would I play that game? I could go back to playing that old Street Fighters where I could just unlock characters by just playing through the game. Like, how stupid does it, like, how stupid, like, these companies are thinking that the customers are, like, they're just gonna grab all that money from the customers. And that's the reason these cracked games and these piracies are happening even more, especially in low tier or middle tier countries where, like, obviously parents are not gonna buy us like $80, $90 game, and then I'm go to the parents and be like, Dad, I bought you bought me the $90 game, but like I want this character and I have to pay $10 more for that unlocking that character. And my dad be like, so what's the purpose of playing the game then? Like you're purchasing a $90 game and you so that you can grind and unlock all the characters, and like you have to pay $10 for another character. That feels so stupid. Like, okay, I can understand with games like Dead by Daylight, where they have to purchase license from different franchises and implement it into the game, and the base game was released way back. And okay, you get new survivors, new ghosts, they collab with different franchises. Usually the DLCs are pretty cheaper, like 200, 300, 400, like they are like $1 to $2. I don't give a fuck about those $1 to $2 for unlocking those new characters where they are like collaborating with big franchises. Okay, I get it. But like when you're planned and you're setting up a store for a full release game like Mortal Kombat, and you have already as soon as you go to the page, you have by okay, there's a normal edition, there's a deluxe edition where you can get all the characters, there's a super ultra mega pack deluxe edition where you can get season pass, so few characters will also be given. Bro, just make a fighting game. Just give me all the characters at once. Just charge me higher in the first place, bro. I'm not gonna play a fucking fighting game where half the characters are not unlocked and I have to pay again, bro. Like, just give me all the characters at once. Take your time, take your sweet time. Take 1 more year, bro. Just give me all the characters and the full game, bro. That's a good point. That's my request to y'all. So the key development for this EU regulation for in-game monetization first is consumer protection initiatives, as they mentioned. So the European Consumer Organization or BEUC has filed a complaint with European Commission highlighting the deceptive practices of in-game currencies. A lot of games. First of all, full price transparency they want. Mandating clearly displaying of real-world currency equivalents for its in-game purchases. So just give me a 1-to-1 ratio, okay? If I'm buying a pack for 500 for $5, okay, so $1 is 100 game currency price, right? That just give me that fair transaction conversion so that I can buy the amount that I actually want. I'll just pay you. I don't have a problem paying the in-game prices. Okay, so there are some whales that will give the in-game prices. Just give me a fair transaction the detail of like how much money I'm paying for how much currency and like how much is the equivalent. Just give me that. Then there's fair terms, preventing arbitrary changes in to the in-game item values and ensuring clear communication of terms and conditions. So like sometimes there's some okay, you bought a game, then for 1 month the game closed or there's something happened with the issues. No refund policy, terms and conditions will be say you will not get any money back or it get banned in your country. Regarding that, there will be conditions where you will have full refund if certain scenarios happen where the game is not available in your country or something like that. You'll just get a full refund, basically that. Then default settings. Some of the games have this mechanism. I don't know if all of the games have this, but I've seen this in small mobile game season passes or whatever passes you call this, family pass, farming pass, whatever. Purchase the pass once and it goes into a recurring group without telling you. So like you're just in a recurring group and suddenly you see, oh, $5 had been cut from my bank account. Why so? Oh, I bought a farming pass for a fucking farming game and it just put it in a loop and without telling me. So it kind of like that. Be transparent about if I want to. If you're giving me like a concurrent season pass, just tell me that it's a concurrent season pass and it will cut the next month. So be transparent about it. So in-game purchases to be deactivated by default and necessity deliberation activation by the users. I think most of you know about the incident happened in Diablo where sometimes the people that bought the definitive or not definitive, sorry, it's some deals kind of pack they had, and they'll be like, even if they didn't click the particular purchase thing, like they just hovering over it and they accidentally just click over it, it just get activated. You're like, there should be like a confirmation button. Okay, I want to confirm this purchase or something like that. There should be 2-step process, not like just hovering over and misclick and then just randomly purchase the season pass. If they want to purchase the next season pass, they can purchase next season pass. There should be proper step-to-step procedures and confirmation kind of stuff like that, basically. Then legislative measures are harmonized rules, establishing consistent regulation across the EU for clarify information on game content and in-game purchases. Like it should be, so basically they want universal values, basically. So if like you're buying in Poland or if you're buying in the UK, the price should for the content should be same. It should not be like, okay, maybe they're calculating this currency in Solka, I don't know how to say the Polish currency, but like something like that, Polish currency, and it's like, okay, if in Poland you can buy this much in Polish currency, but if you buy in European currency it will be higher, but if you buy the same stuff with the European currency in Spain or UK, you will get it like cheaper or higher. So there should be consistency. If you're buying in like European currency, it should be universal for all platforms, kind of stuff like that, and around Europe, something like that. Then age verification, developing a common European system to verify age of players, so that if you're, I think, under the age of 18 or if you're under the age of 21, I think something like that regulation, so you will be restricted. First of all, I think they are asking for restriction or limitation where they'll put limitation on how much you can spend, or and first and second of all, they will be like, you will not be pushed ads, or like not pushed like these kind of, oh, there's a new pack here, go buy this stuff and stuff like that. They'll not push purchases, shove it in your throat. They'll not be allowed to do that. It will be against the regulations basically. Then data collection of people, so gathering EU-wide data on game habits and in-game spending to inform policy decisions. So should be discussed, like the company should be discussing this with the European Union, that their in-game habit, or like whatever tracking that is done in Europe stays in Europe kind of stuff, and whatever policies they will be made should be discussed with the European Union basically. Then enforcing actions, the European Union is coordination with the Consumer Protection Cooperation Network has initiated legal proceedings against certain game developers for practices deeming harmful for children. So allegations including misleading advertisements targeting minors, aggressive sales tactics like time limited offers without clear pricing information kind of stuff. So like, yeah, I think in this bracket, all these MiHoYo games and these games that are targeted to children with aggressive in-game currency ads and stuff like that will be, there'll be strict action taken against these kind of companies. I think this came into place after a Swedish development company made a horse game, and the horse prices were quite aggressive and kind of stuff like that. Like ponies were quite expensive, and that game was completely targeted towards children. So I think that triggered basically this whole movement. Then implementation for game developers and consumers, pre-evaluation in-game currency system to ensure clarity and fairness. So great. Implementing default settings that require users' consent for purchases. Great. Providing clear, accessible information about in-game purchases and their real-world cost, like currency conversion, basically. That's good. There's good thing coming up, and I would highly recommend you to watch Valular's news video where he talks about in depth about these kind of stuff, and like his video is really informative and insightful. I'm just giving you an overall view of what I understood about these regulations through news channels, and of course I asked ChatGPT to summarize those news channel articles into a smaller brief content, so that it will be easy for me to provide to you. And I'm really grateful for European Union for taking this stance. I'm very tired of these companies giving us money for every fucking shit that like every time the investor be like, hey, oh yo, can we get more profit, and they be like, okay, I'll charge the customer with this limited edition bullshit. These things are gone. I'm happy for it, and thank you all for watching this video, and hope you feel insightful after this video. And make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, get notified every time I drop a video, and share it with your friends. Like the video to hit it more in the algorithm, all that regular YouTuber bullshit. Take care, stay safe. Peace.